Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics, only we're using time travel baseball for this project. The 1915 Federal League Series competition with the American and National Leagues. Today's game is the Chicago Whales at the Pittsburgh Rebels. Chicago Whales finished in first place in the actual standings in 1915, but it was a very close race. Pittsburgh finished up in the standings as well, but currently both teams are 2-3 in the replay. All right, time travel baseball in the basic game format rarely specify the directions that the ball was hit. They give general results, infield pop-ups, chop ground outs, hard ground outs, high fly outs, that sort of thing, short singles, hard singles. So we are going to play the basic game and try to, the reason that is laid out that way for basic is for speed of play. So we're going to see today how speed of play goes. We'll play basic. We will, of course, observe the symbols at the end of the play results on each card. But we'll see how fast we can play. Elmer Knetzer is on the mound for the Pittsburgh Rebels. 2.58 earned run average. He's second in the rotation. And he'll be opposed by Mordecai Three-Finger Brown, former Chicago Cubs star. Still a star player. He's an ace pitcher, pitching for the Chicago Whales. Knetzer is a tough pitcher for the Pittsburgh Rebels. Here's the starting lineups. First for the Chicago Whales, Les Mann will lead off, and followed by Art Wilson, Max Flack, Dutch Zwilling, Tex Wusterzill, Fred Beck, Raleigh Zeider, Jimmy Smith, and Mordecai Brown on the mound. He had a 2.09 ERA. For the Pittsburgh Rebels, they lead off with Jim Kelly, Marty Berghammer, Al Wicklund, Ed Konichi, Mike Mowry, Steve Yerkes, Rubble Oaks, and Patty O'Connor. Elmer Knetzer is on the mound. Elmer Knetzer is ready to go. Here is the first pitch. 11 off the batter card is a short single. Les Mann rounds first and holds there. Here is the catcher, Art Wilson. 7 off the batter cards, a high fly out, 1 away. Max Flack. 11 batter card, short single. That's going to be a ball that gets through. Runners advance 1 base, first and second, 1 down. Flack at first, Mann's at second. Here's Dutch Zwilling, the most powerful hitter on the Chicago Whales team. Center fielder, here's the pitch. 4 is a short single off the pitcher card. 1 base advance for everybody. Bases are loaded in the first. No place to put Ted Wusterzill. Big trouble for Elmer Knetzer in the first inning. 8 off the batter card, chop ground out. That's going to be a fielder's choice. Draw a gamble card to see if the lead runner's out or the trailing runner. Pitcher, the lead runner's out, so the out is at the plate. 2 outs, bases are still loaded. Batter is Fred Beck, the first baseman. And 9 off the batter cards, a chop ground out. That's a third out. We go to the bottom of the first. The Cubs threaten but don't score. Not the Cubs. The Chicago Whales threaten but don't score. All right, Three-Finger Mordecai Brown is on the mound. He is a 2.09 pitcher, pitching to Jim Kelly. 7, chopper ground out. Marty Berghammer. 7, also a chopper ground out. 2 up and 2 down. Al Wicklund. 8 off the batter's cards, a hard ground out. We're still using the cards for the Exposition Park. And so Wicklund is a left-handed hitter. A roll of 1 on a hard ground out will be a base hit. Single getting through, it doesn't get through. We go to the top of the second. No. Raleigh Zider leads off for the Chicago Whales. 8, high fly out. 1 away. Here's Jimmy Smith, shortstop. 3 off the batter cards, a sharp ground out. Sharp ground outs get a reroll on the ballpark card, and that's still an out. 2 outs. And now the pitcher, Mordecai Brown, who is a dangerous hitter. 8 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. All right, in the basic rules, the home team defense is always alert, and the visiting team is always careless. And I think they make a mention of the tough pitchers, their defenses are alert, ace pitchers, their defensive alert. But if both are tough, that tough rating cancels each other out, and then it goes back to home, alert, visitor, careless. I don't know if I like that. I think I'll make both defenses alert today, because you got an ace pitcher for the Whales, tough pitcher for the Rebels, so I'm going to leave this on alert. All right, here we go with the bottom of the second inning. Ed Konichi, first baseman for the Pittsburgh Rebels, steps up to the plate. 8 off the batter cards, a chopper ground out. 1 away. Mike Mowry. 6, slow ground out. 2 outs. And every out that has been served up by Mordecai Brown have been ground balls hit on the ground. 2 outs. Steven Yerkes, former Boston Red Sox player. 3 is a base on balls first base runner for the Pittsburgh Rebels. Slow runner at first base. Here is Rebel Oaks. 5 is a single for Rebel Oaks. Rebels have runners on first and second with 2 down, and here's the catcher, Patty O'Connor. 228 hitter. He's the 8th place hitter. They could pitch to Netzer. Could also end up walking him. I think Mordecai Brown will take his chance to pitch to O'Connor. 3-3 is off the batter card. Short single, that's going to score a run. Or not score a run. That's only a 1 base advance, so bases are loaded. Here's the pitcher, Elmer Knetzer. He is a normal hitting pitcher, so he just gets the plain pitcher hitting card. Here's the pitch. 7 off the batting card is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Bases were loaded, but Pittsburgh doesn't score. We go to the top of the third, no score. Top of the Chicago order, and it is Les Mann leading off for the Whales. 6, line fly out. That symbol there means if there was a runner on first and we were hitting and running, that would be a single. 1 out. Art Wilson. 6, swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Knetzer, Max Flack. 2 outs. 8 off the pitcher card is a hard ground out. Roll that off the ballpark card. It's not a 1. 3 away. We go to the bottom of the third. No score. Hall of Famer Mordecai Brown will be pitching to Jim Kelly, Berghammer, and Wickland. Here's the pitch to Jim Kelly, leadoff hitter for Pittsburgh. 8, batter card, high fly out. 1 down. Shortstop Marty Berghammer. 9, high fly out. 2 outs. Al Wickland. And that's a 5-5. Take it off the pitcher card. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Top of the fourth, no score. Dutch Zwilling leads off, 286 hitter, but he's got a home run on his card. There's not many of those. 11, batter card, that's a base hit for Zwilling. Fourth hit for the Chicago Whales, Tex Wisterzill. He scores around. He will try to bunt. Six is a pop out to the catcher, runner's hold. Pop out to the catcher, runner's hold. Man on first is caught napping, out for a double play. So 2 and 2 to 3. 2 outs. Fred Beck. 9 off the batter card is a chop ground out. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the fourth. No score. Ed Conici leads off for the Pittsburgh Rebels. He grounded out his first time up. 1-1 is going to be a double off the pitcher card. Ed Conici leads off with a 2-bagger. He's in scoring position for the Rebels and nobody out. Mike Mowry. 7 off the batter card, chop ground out. That's going to be a fielder's choice. I'm going to still use these cards even though we're playing basic. I just drew that. Let's see what, it's a pitcher card on that chart ground out. So the fielder's choice is a lead runner out. Get the out at third. Conici's retired. Mowry is the runner at first, 1 down. Now this umpire card, dugout of team drawing the card angers the umpire with constant complaining about balls and strikes. For the next 2 innings, all strikeouts on the pitcher's flash card become walks. And all walks on the hitter's flash card become strikeouts. So Mordecai Brown is pitching. This is going to be actually into the favor of the Pittsburgh Rebels. For 2 innings, we'll need to pay special attention to the walks and strikeouts. Here's the pitch to Steven Yerkes, 7. Take a gamble off the pitcher card, off the batter card. It's a slow ground out. Runner advances 1 base. There's 2 outs. And here's Rebel Oaks. 8, infield pop-up. 3 outs. Let's go to the bottom of the fourth. Still no score. After 4, no score. Here we go, top of the 5th. Chicago Wells will lead off with the bottom of the order. Wally Zeider, then Ms. Smith, and then Brown. There's a pitch to Zeider. 6th pitch card, high fly out. Zeider's flied out both times up, 1 out. Jimmy Smith. 9 off the pitcher cards, a pop up on the infield. 2 outs. And now the pitcher, Mordecai Brown. 11, base hit off the pitcher card. Top of the order and less man, a 306 hitter for the Whales. 3-3 is going to be off the batter card. That's a walk. First and second for the Whales. Here's Art Wilson. A little threat going on here with the Whales, but there are 2 outs. 5, chopper ground out. That's the 3rd out. We go to the last of the 5th inning. Still no score. Catcher Patty O'Connor leads off for the Pittsburgh Rebels. 7 off the batter cards, a slow ground out. 1 away. Here's Elmer Knetzer. He has a normal pitcher batting card. And 3 off the batting card is a swing and a miss, strike 3. He has struck out both times. Top of the order. And Jim Kelly, the left fielder. 2 outs. 6 is a slow ground out. That's a 3rd out. We go to the top of the 6th inning. No score. Numbers 3, 4, and 5 up for the Chicago Wells in the 6th inning. Max Flack. 7, take a gamble card. We read the none, routine fly ball. falls for a short single. That's 6 hits for the Whales, and brings up Dutch Zwilling. 7, take a gamble off the pitcher card. Runner on first, single, right field. With no outs, that brings up Tex Wisterzill. Last time he was up, he had a runner on, and he bunted into a pop-out double play. Here's the pitch to Tex Wisterzill. 11 off the batter card. That's a short single, and the short single run one base advance. Bases loaded. Fred Beck. Can Elmer Knetzer hold back the tide here? And can Fred Beck put a quarter in the merry-go-round? No outs, bases loaded. 10. That's a single for Fred Beck, and that's going to score 2 runs. In first and second, Whales take a 2-0 lead. It had been a tight pitching game. The Pittsburgh Rebels blink first, and the Whales are on the board. Here's Raleigh Zeider. Still nobody out. One more hit in the inning. You think of 5s for fatigue. If there's 5 hits in an inning or 5 runs scored, pitcher becomes fatigued. And we are using the fatigue rule. 6 is a fly out. 1 down. One more thing. Bad happens to Netzer. He will be too tired to get any more readings off his pitch card. 8 is a line fly out. 2 outs. And now a dangerous hitting pitcher, Mordecai Brown. He's 1 for 2. Singled and struck out. 3 off the batter card is a base on balls. And there you go. The bases are loaded again. Knetzer is tired. And the Pittsburgh Rebels are going to go to the bullpen. The new Rebel pitcher will be Ralph Comstock. He's normally a starting pitcher, relieving here so he can go with the starting pitcher's fatigue rules. Les Men is the batter. He has the bases loaded. Can Les Men put a quarter in the merry-go-round and keep the line moving? That's a 4-4. And that card is off the pitcher card. It's a swing and a miss, strike 3. It's the end of the inning, but the Whales score twice. They take a 2-0 lead. All right, 3-finger Brown takes the mound. He's got a new lease on life, a 2-run lead to protect now. 2-0. Here's Marty Berghammer, the shortstop. 9 off the batter card is an infield pop-up. 1 down. Al Wicklund, right fielder for the Pittsburgh Rebels. 7, high fly out. 2 outs. Ed Konichi. 2 outs. Here's the roll to Konichi. 6 on the pitcher cards, a slow ground out. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 7th inning. 2-0 Chicago Whales. In other action around the Federal League, Baltimore is hosting the St. Louis Terriers, and after 6th inning, the Terriers lead 7-4. Kansas City is hosting the Newark Peppers, and Newark leads 2-1 after 6. And Brooklyn's at Buffalo. That game is tied 1-1. Art Wilson steps into the box for the Chicago Whales. Here's the pitch. 2-2 is doubles off the pitcher card. That's a base on balls. Wilson slings away the bat and hustles to first base. Fast runner at first. No outs. Here's Max Flack, and we're going to try a hit and run play and try to hit that dot on line 6, which will turn the out into a single. There goes the runner. 11 is off the batter's card. That's a base hit. And since it was a hit and run play, we'll go first and third. Runners on the corners for the Whales. That's Zwilling. Cleanup hitter for Chicago. Pittsburgh will play the infield in. That means on pressure plays, So strikeouts, that will be a single. I think there's another thing. I'll need to check the rules if it comes up. 7, off the batter's card, take a gamble. Off the pitcher card, rather. And runner on third, batter is safe as first base bobbles 4 in air. E3, and the Whales change the scoreboard to 3-0. First and second. Ted Wisterzill. No out still. Here's the pitch. 9 off the pitcher card is a slow ground out. Runners advance 1 base. Fred Beck. 5 off the pitcher card, short single. Runners advance the base. So runners on the corners, Feds take a 4-0 lead. And Fred Beck has driven in 3 of the 4 runs for the Whales. Raleigh Zeider. Infield playing back for a double play. 3 off the bat card, that's a walk. Bases are loaded again for the Whales. Jimmy Smith, still playing for a double play, are the Pittsburgh Rebels. 5-5, doubles. Balk, runners advance 1 base. 5-0. Infield moves to play in. 5-5, off the pitcher card. Hit batter. Bases loaded again. Rebels bring in a new pitcher, Cy Barger, 2.29 ERA, bases loaded. Infield playing back, hoping for the twin killing, and they're not going to get twin killing. It's off the batter card. It's a deep fly out, and that will score a run. Others hold. 6-0. 2 outs and Les Mann comes to bat. 5 off his cards, an infield pop-up. That ends the inning, but 9 men come to the plate. And the Pittsburgh Whales score 3 runs. They take a 5-0 lead. With a guy like Mordecai Brown on the mound, I would say the horse is out of the barn. And Mike Mowry leads off for the Pittsburgh Rebels on the bottom of the 7th inning. They're down by 5. 7 off the batter cards, a chopper ground out. 1 away. Steve Yerkes, second baseman. 2-2. Read off the batter card is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. Here is Rebel Oaks. 9 off the pitcher card is a high fly out. It's 3 outs. We go to the top of the 8th. 5-0 in Chicago Whales. Here is Art Wilson. 8 off the pitcher cards, a high fly out. 1 down. Brings up Max Flack. 7, take a gamble off the pitch card. Batter safe at first on the third baseman's error. 1 out, 1 on. Fast runner at first. Here is Dutch Zwilling. 5 off the batter cards, a strikeout, 2 outs. That brings up Ted Wisterzill. And Ted is 1 for 4 in the game. He has a single. 6 is a line fly out. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Whales 5 and the Rebels nothing. For the Rebels in the last of the 8th, Petty O'Connor, the pitcher, probably a pitch hitter, and then Jim Kelly, top of the order. Here's the pitch from Mordecai Brown to the catcher, Petty O'Connor. 7, so a slow ground out. 1 away. Davy Jones will pitch it for the Pittsburgh Rebels. 6 is a line fly out. 2 outs. We go to the top of the order and Jim Kelly. 3, strikeout. Mordecai Brown is in complete control. He has pitched 8 scoreless innings. We go to the top of the 9th inning. 5-0 Chicago Whales. Walt Dixon's the new man on the mound for the Rebels. Here's the pitch, 6. Chopper ground out. Fred Beck is retired. He is 2 for 5. Raleigh Zider. 6. Chopper, and that's off his card. Chop ground out, yes. 2 outs. Jimmy Smith. 3 is a sharp ground out. That goes to the ballpark card. He's batting left-handed, so 1-2 will be a single that gets through the infield. It is not. Very good play made by the shortstop, Berkhammer. 3 outs. Bottom of the 9th inning, 3 outs to go for Mordecai Brown to shut out the Pittsburgh Rebels. All right, here is Marty Berkhammer. 9 off the pitcher cards, a high fly ball. 1 away. Al Wickland. 6-6 is off the pitcher card. That's a strikeout. If it was off the batter card, it would have been a single. 2 outs. Here is Ed Konichi. 5 off the batter cards, an infield pop-up. The second baseman, Raleigh Zider, is under it, and he puts it away. 3 outs. That's the ball game. The final score: Chicago Wells 5 and the Pittsburgh Rebels 0. We'll be back with a wrap-up. It was all Chicago Wells today. The Chicago Wells scored 5 runs on 11 hits and no errors. The Pittsburgh Rebels scored no runs on 3 hits and 2 errors. Mordecai Brown was the winning pitcher. He went the distance and pitched a shutout, striking out 4 Rebels and walking only 1, gave up 3 hits. 3-hitter for Mordecai Brown. He's the star of the game. The loser was the Pittsburgh starter, Knetzer. The Wells get a victory. They move to 3-3. Pittsburgh goes to 2-4. Hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, hit the subscription button, and like button helps more people see these videos. Thanks for following me on Tabletop Baseball here at the Apba Baseball Classics channel. Have a good day and God bless.